So let's just look for anything where I have any sort of special rings. Yeah, I only have attack for that. Okay, what's this defensive ring? Oh, is this one of those, like, it makes it better by this much, but worse by that much? Yeah. This is Idiot's Gambit ring. Don't want that. These just reduce damage, right? They're just blindly reduce damage by 15 points from... reduces ice to... Yeah, okay, so... No reason not to do that, I suppose. I realize this is drastically interesting, but...
it is so interesting.
I feel it is worthwhile to, carefully do all of this rather than just keep on, changing one ring at a time like I have been. No, this is weird. Although, wait. What did this say it does? Reduces dark damage by 10% when used. Life points are restored by 50. Oh, okay. So that is just sort of two kinds of rings in one, but neither of them good enough to be worth my while, frankly. That's not what I wanted to do. There's a tuning fork ring. Sure, why not? Do I really only have blue and black tuning fork rings? I swear I had 3 tuning fork rings. Although maybe I
thought you had more also, but I don't know.
I mean, I could just have multiple versions of every tuning fork, or both of those tuning fork rings easily. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. This is a crucial ring. God, I almost forgot about this ring. This is the ring that lets me see secret bullshit. 10% sounds a lot better than 15 points, says Nettie in chat. So that was 50 points for recovery. But yes, 10% of my total is currently 200 points, so 50 points is nothing. Yeah, okay. Whew, almost forgot about this. This is an important ring. Okay, we are ringed up, but unfortunately I removed all of my equipment, so now we get to bracelet up. Luckily, I only have 2 wrists. Would you like to know how to use a bracelet? No, I mean the damage reduction, says Nettie in chat. I don't think that, well, yeah, I mean, the tuning fork, damage reduction is better, yes. What? Increase the activation level of shield magic by, oh, I forgot that they have that, yeah. Mantle increases the activation level of fire magic by 1. I just don't think that's particularly useful for me. Made some rings that made you immune or resistant to locks, too, says Nettie in chat. Yeah, but those haven't been... So, the locks are really not that bad, right? Like, at this point, unless I get, my casting and drinking locked at the same time, I think it's pretty, minor. So, I'm not that concerned about it. Completely nullifies light damage. Oh, yeah, this is the weird one. Yeah, I just don't feel like that 10 points reduction is worthwhile. Maybe they weren't bad. Maybe they weren't bad because you had the rings, says Nettie in chat. Well, so the thing is that only certain spells and traps do that. So if I see the traps, then it doesn't have it happen that way. So it's just about certain spells. And which means, of course, that now that I've taken those off, all of the enemies are going to use those spells. But
yeah.
I had ice magic. I don't
But
care.
if you left it on, they wouldn't. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the that's the trick. It uses dark damage by 30 points. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I had something actually kind of interesting for one of these bracelets, but they all seem to just be kind of weird garbage. So I'm just gonna put on 2 almost completely at random. Oh, that's right. What I'm thinking of is that there was the partial bracelet that I need some other bits to make it into a bracelet. Yeah. That was the weird special thing, but I don't have the bits, so. Sure, that one. And I think I still don't have any mantles. Why, look, it's nothing. And I just won't bother to equip my weapon. I can't imagine I would need that. I have this lightsaber. Where is... Oh, okay. It's part of this. I was like, where is my actual weapon? It's fine. Everything's fine. Get another good look at that ass tattoo. Then we dive right back in.
Get another good look at that ass tattoo, baby.
Really particular songs. I mean, you have to be pretty confident in your glutes to get an ass tattoo. So, like, good for her.
Yeah.
Let me guess. There's going to be somebody waiting for... Oh, there's not. I'm actually stunned by the fact that there's not.
It has seemed like every time you go down recently.
Well, so my interpretation was every time that I got a memory walnut.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I was past that level.
Well, that's what I meant, is like it seems like you've got so many memory walnuts recently that, yeah. But I guess you did still this time and didn't get the...
Yeah, clearly that's just related to plot, and it just so happens that those two plot elements often overlap.
Yep.
Yay, I got 12 ips! And it only cost me 10 life. Send me down. Send me down into the depths. You're not going to. You're a real jackass, huh?
Country road, send me down.
Okie dokie. I guess I'm going down to level 14 or whatever this one sent me down to.
Also known as West Virginia.
Yep. West Virginia is level 14. Let me ask you this question. To you, in your mind, is West Virginia Southern?
Yes, nowadays, yeah.
See, now, my interpretation of Southern is exactly equated with Confederate States.
Yeah, well, that's why I said nowadays.
I feel like even if the definition has drifted from Confederate States, to my mind, that's what it will always mean. There's no nowadays.
You're welcome to be wrong. That's fine.
West Virginia is split off from the South.
I get that. And yet now they've swapped places. The two Virginias.
That's true. Yeah. But Southern can't just mean voted for Trump. that can't be the entire
No, but there's
definition.
like a cultural thing. Like Appalachia is the issue is that the culture of the South is spread up the Appalachians.
Yeah, well, so yeah, I guess I place Appalachian culture as its own separate thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
that isn't really Southern.
I think there's sort of there's an overlap.
Yeah. I see. The commitment to lack of education.
Yes.
Is
anti-intellectualism.
Yeah. Anti just vague intelligence that isn't even full on intellectualism. Yes. If you're from the South, then comment about how you agree with our assessment, frankly.
I mean, probably anybody who's watching your streams or channel.
It's pretty much the conclusion I was coming to. Oh, wait. The stairs weren't actually this way. I'm just wandering into a dead end.
Well, no, you found a nice golden treasure chest.
Not even going to bother with it. I've already gotten that treasure. I forgot. I just assumed that, like, the boss rush chamber was the way to the stairs, but no, I got to the stairs earlier. In fact, I don't think I even needed to go through there to get to the stairs, did I? Like, wasn't it just this side passage? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Did I need to go through there or not? I know it's just at the south end, because of course it is. Yeah, I did need to go through there. Damn it! Hello, Dan Bartlett. And a Batu day to you too. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? There's no way that you need to spend 400 IP to get to the stairs.
Every time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can easily believe you need to spend 400 IP to get through there, but to get to the stairs, like...
Yeah.
Surely there's a way to the stairs from here, and I just missed it.
Surely. Good evening, Dan.
I already said that, but...
I know. I'm
but he did address both of us, and you didn't say that, so fair enough.
Exactly.
The reason I'm getting lost is because I didn't, as I claimed I was going to, modify the assets to put Kasawa's ass tattoo in that circle in the bottom right.
Yeah.
If I had, then I would have... The way would have been guided by the ass, too. Is it just that it's the other way? I refuse to believe that you need to spend the 400 ips. I think that it is through those side passageways. It's just that there's a side passageway that goes, like, inwards, and maybe you sort of slip between the middle path and the two rooms. Is it this way? Time to die. What is the temperature today? It's very hot in my room. My apartment. It's -11.
I mean, sunshine through a window will do that if it's a well-insulated window.
Quite balmy. No, this just goes here. Well, shit. Oh, wait, was it did I have to go through the Gray Lands? Was that it? Was there a path through the Gray?
Yeah, that could be, yeah.
I don't remember the Gray connecting anywhere else than the Gray, but I might have just not gone that way because I had gotten to the stairs another way. If I don't need to go through the Ip doors, then I'm saving time. If I do need to go through the Ip doors, then I'm spending a lot of time so that I can then spend more time. Okay, fine, I'll check this chest. Just do a quick moonwalk over to this door. I thought this door just had a treasure. Yeah, this doesn't connect. God, game, you can't. You just can't do this. You cannot.
Can and will.
You can't do this, game. Oh, look at how it connects. It's clearly only through there. Game. Game. I mean, this game has pulled some weird shit, but this is just the worst. I'm just stuck. I just have to spend 400 more ips. Which means I have to go get 400 more ips. No, that jumps me there. Thought I'd cheese it. I'm really, like, I'm thinking about how I'm going to judge this game when it comes time to judge this game.
Yeah.
And this kind of sitch right here, I don't know, I just don't know what to make of it. Wow, completely knocked down my microphone that time. Cool. Oops, what am I doing? Not that. 14 ips! Oh, 20. Actually, I think this is an enemy trap, right? So I'll get more ips by walking into it than I would by avoiding or by destroying it. I got you and you missed me! Loser! I mean, this just... like, you can imagine this is just something they missed, basically. Like, they expected me to go down the stairs before coming back up and defeating that enemy, and so I was supposed to get, like, a teleport down there, but I just didn't. But it's like, it's the kind of thing that they've missed multiple times in this game already.
Isn't it a pretty early PlayStation game?
I had
we determine last time?
Yeah, I had thought that it was 1996, but it's not. It's 1999.
Yeah.
Which makes it, not early. Not like end of life, one of those PlayStation games that came out when the PlayStation 2 was still out or anything, but not early. I mean, you would think, given that it is a Richard Garriott hell, that it would be an early game. Because surely later in the PlayStation life, they wouldn't have even thought to have a Richard Garriott hell. But you know what? I think the lead designer of this game was like a photographer or something.
Really?
Not a game designer. I remember
okay.
He was something other than, like, he was not a game designer. I want to say he was a photographer, but maybe he was, the illustrator or something.
Adobe?
Yeah, he was Adobe Illustrator, as drawn by AI. The best part about this is you have to get 400 ips, and then because these areas are crawling with monsters, I'm going to get 400 ips just trying to walk to the other end.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that sound, that when you win. That's a very victorious and yet brief sound. It's exactly what you want in a victory sound. Okay, well that took an eternity just to get back to the down staircase. Level 16, better be a good one. It's a power of 2. Brick walls where they just bricked over like walls made of bone. Is that... is it this one? No, it's not that either. Kind of vaguely looks like it matches some spell magic, but I don't remember which. So they built a mausoleum out of the bones of the people who were placed there, and then they decided that was maybe a bit classless and bricked over it, and without realizing that's maybe even less classy.
Yeah.
Oh, an ossuary. I know that term. If you enter the ossuary, you can blow up the skull's underground base. Do you want to enter?
What?
I know of no reason why I would want to blow up the skull's underground base, but apparently it's what I'm going to do. I know of no reason you wouldn't
want to.
Yeah, sure. Everybody likes blowing up the skull's underground. Oh my god. Oh, we're getting sucked into a black hole. If I knew there was a black hole in the ossuary. Oh, we came back out. It was a wormhole, and we got splashed with water.
Yeah. It's one of those rides at an amusement park that splashes you with water.
You can open up to 3 treasure chests. If rocks are in the way, you can destroy them with magic. What is it? It's gonna have like 1,000,000 treasure chests, but I get to open up 3. Great, perfect. I love random chance. Now, if I choose one, will you get rid of one of the treasure chests that has a goat in it and let me choose whether to switch or stay?
Nice.
Can I, like, interact with these? No. I really thought I would see more than one treasure chest, given that I'm allowed to open up to 3. Wait, look at the map! I'm walking right through what are supposed to be walls.
Yeah, that's curious.
I think I already blew up the Bone King's lair or whatever. The map is pointlessly destroying the Bone King's lair or whatever it is I did. Not gonna open up any treasure chests until I've at least figured out how big this area is. I'm vaguely impressed with ChatGPT just at, like, getting the word ossuary.
Yeah.
I wonder what in Japanese it translated into that.
Bone crypt.
One, which would be bone crypto.
Yes.
It's another one of those cases where it's like, but not from a word that is actually used in English.
Yes.
So I see 5 chests, of which I guess I get to open 3.
I learned that, so I've told you before about consento, which is...
Yes, not consent.
Which is not consent, it's outlet or plug. I learned another one, but this one actually isn't an example of that I originally thought. So the word is home, which obviously sounds a lot like home. But it's not. It's like a train platform, which is like, what? But actually, I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure it's coming from purato home.
Oh, platform, right?
Exactly.
Well, I opened 3 chests. Huh, nothing happened. I wonder if, like, I'm just supposed to not get greedy and not open any more chests. Like, maybe if I tried to open a 4th. Oh no, they're just gone. Well, that'll stop me.
They're just gone. Yeah.
Would have been far cleverer of the game to do some kind of, you got greedy, now you have to fight an enemy you can easily defeat who will give you 1,000 hips. That's a locked grave marker. Are there any enemies on this floor? It's a lot of death.
Appear to be the case.
Well, found the stairs. Ooh, it's dark in here. Magic Armor Nero Lord. Have you encountered my shadow in the field world? Have you practiced enough with Return and Crush?
With Return and Crush or Crash? What is that?
No, it's Clash, I think. But on the first level, there's two magic armors that teach you Return and Clash, and I cannot do either of them. But how about a duel with an opponent who does not use magic? Shall we see your skills in action?
I mean, you can also not use magic.
Yeah, I don't usually use magic myself. Nice glowing tits.
So this is super kanji Nerorodo. So Black Road or a Black Lord, okay. So it's something Black Lord.
Something glowing tits.
Something glowing tits, yes.
Okay, bye.
Doesn't look too challenging.
Somehow I've managed it.
With your 99 speed.
I see. I understand your skills now. I have restored your loop to its original state. Yeah, which is exactly where it was, because you didn't hurt me. Could you restore my whoop instead?
Yeah, that would be more useful.
The world filled with space is made from the soul of Kasuwa? What do any of those words mean? The world full of gaps is created with the soul of Kasuwa as its nourishment? That also
it's probably
makes
like
no
void.
sense.
It's probably void. Like this demon world is like a void world or something.
Is fed on Kasua's soul or something.
Yeah.
His nipple glowies really like
they're amazing.
What are
I
those?
want those.
What are those like?
The tassels?
What are nipple tassels called?
Areola tassels?
I think there's a specific word. It's actually about like how they stick to it. But anyway, he's got those, but they glow.
Yes.
No one knows how the deep darkness in Kasua's heart was born. It was the ass tattoo. She did not speak about it either, but maybe she will if she gets her memories back. The only thing that is certain is that her heart, which appears to be a world of darkness, exists. Cogito
her
ergo
heart
sum.
appears to be a world of darkness.
What? I'm really trying to read some symbolism into this, but it's just like plus blah. It's plus unrecognized Unicode character.
I mean, it kind of looks like a broken key, maybe. Yeah, I don't have anything. I got nothing, as the kids say.
Take this key spell. You will be able to open one extra treasure chest. Wow! I used to be a member of the original Twilight Sparkle Knight Order. All of the Twilight Sparkle Knights. He's wearing a bird head. I didn't even get that. His helmet is like a bird helmet. It's got like a beak.
Yeah.
He's got the beak and the glowing tits, glowing nipples. I admired Captain Kasuwa. I admire her for dedicating everything to Braveheart. Please lend your power to Captain Kasuwa. Tomorrow's second, Mr. Hey-Ho. Please lend your strength to the leader. Sort of looks like a sword being unsheathed, says Nettie in chat.
It's interesting because none of those words in there says Kasuwa, so when it said it just inferred that.
Huh. I was trying to see it that way, Nettie, but the fact that there was a gap between the plus and the Unicode. Oh, it's very dark in here. And I can't move at all. Dark magic will light the way in the darkness. Welp, that was pointless. Maybe we need more of her soul to be able to see in there. But I can open a fourth treasure chest, yay! Except I can't because you didn't put them back again. Is this the you got greedy part? You got greedy and opened them all when it told you to instead of waiting for a random night to give you a fourth one. If you enter the ossuary, you can blow up the skulls. But do I have to blow up so many ossuaries? It feels really disrespectful.
The disrespect is the point.
Oh, is the black hole, is that the explosion I'm making? Is that me?
Yeah, because a skull appears in it.
And then I get splashed.
Then you get splashed with the remnants of the ossuary.
Then it happens again this time, but didn't the last time.
So the splash is coming out of a skull, I hope you noticed.
You can open 6 treasure chests this time. Yeah, it's one of those wet skulls.
Yes.
You can open up
one
to
of
6
those
treasure
wet skulls.
chests. If rocks... Oh, I didn't think about her if rocks are in the way thing. I'll bet that there were treasure chests that were like behind these stones that I didn't even notice in the last area. Except, let me guess, all of these treasure chests were deleted when I took all of the last treasure chests. Whatever lesson this is trying to teach me, I don't think it's doing that good of a job. Oh, this is this area. Okay, this is the like this right here was the blackness that I couldn't get through. That the knight was guarding.
Yeah, I feel like the walls are kind of making sense all of a sudden on the map too.
No. Emphatically no.
Okay. Some of them do.
Well, the walls that aren't in these areas that I blew up make sense, but the areas that I blew up, they're bad. I like how its explosion animation is like a blossoming flower. You blew up the grave marker.
Yep.
Blossoming flower.
But I mean, there's a lot of flower imagery in this game, so...
There is, and this flower isn't even alive.
I will be right back.
Okay, I have to make sure to go to midstream break while he's still gone, so that he'll be confused.
You didn't get to midstream break in time.
Nope. Wow, getting a lot of drugs recently.
For a while, you weren't getting any drugs, so feels like making up for that.
Exactly. That's literally the point of this game, so they shouldn't leave them out.
Exactly.
There we go. Finally got a 15. Certainly won't argue with that. I will throw this away.
You throw this away.
You know what? Midstream break time.
Midstream break time.
Let us return to video game. I think I had taken 3 out of the 6 that I was allotted. And I find them so difficult to find that at this point I'm just taking any that I can manage to spot. Yes, more drugs. I don't want to replace the Luna with this. I don't want to replace anything with this. I better start doping. I've got too many drugs. I need to use some drugs. Remember, kids, something, something, always use drugs, something, something. Great. Why did I use that here? I had already opened that chest. The key spell has been activated. With this, you can now retrieve 1 more treasure chest. Oh, I see. Okay, so that was on top of my next sort of treasure chest opening quest. Well. OCR error, you say? OCR error, you say?
Well, it says Soru o do you want to take the soul? Yeah.
I like how Google Translate went with SOL, son, which is probably what it intended to be.
Yes, it is, yes. Because obviously the opposite of Luna.
So now I have the sun and the moon.
Yes. 2 different kinds of...
And I have all of these rings. I really feel like I should go all the way up to whatever level it was had that thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to allow myself to get distracted and go up to that level if I can even figure out what the hell level it was. Which actually, maybe the best way... No, I was about to say maybe the best way to do that would be to go all the way back to level 1 and then teleport back down, but I think A, it's not that many levels away, and B, that'll cost a lot of ips for no reason. Because I think it's just like maybe 3 levels up? Maybe 4? Hi. This wasn't there before. Like a beautiful blooming flower. So I'm pretty sure all I did was come down here, destroy some ossuaries, steal all the shit, and then leave.
Yeah. But you had to limit yourself to how much shit you could steal.
If you go back to now, you have to 400 IP door to contend with, incorrectly, says Nettie in chat. So it remembers the floors that you have visited in this visit to the Dream Dungeon. It only forgets everything when you leave the Dream Dungeon.
I wonder if Nettie assumed that by going up, because you're going to have to, that you would leave and then come back in, basically.
No. Notice the path that it says that I followed on the map.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, that it seems to have changed the wall. Like
these areas change every time.
Yep,
these areas change every time you go through them. You noticed that. I did not. That sort of pink pulsating thing is just a really bad blister in a really bad, really sensitive place to have a blister.
On the Black Jeweler.
Is that your name for that part of your body?
Yes. I mean, it's the name of this enemy, so...
Yes, I know, but... I got a bad blister on my Black Jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. For the life of me, I cannot remember what level it was. It was 11 or 12 or 13. something like that.
I also don't remember, so I'm not going to be
I hope I don't just go right past the level because I don't remember it when I'm there. It is definitely not this level. That I can say with certainty. It is, I'm going to say 96% confidence that it is not this level.
We know it's in the top right sort of area of the level it's on.
Give me that enemy! 116 points. That is way better than I would have gotten by destroying that trap. As we go further down, there is more and more of the magic... I wonder if they're called seals imagery. It was on the level with the 14 alchemists and the condom scammers, says Nettie. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes. Which is either 13 or 12. But the alchemists are gone, and the condom scammers are probably gone too. The Cthulhu condom scammers.
That, just those three words together are no.
Give me that enemy! If Cthulhu has infested your condom, contact a doctor immediately. And an exorcist.
Yeah, exactly.
Side effects may include Cthulhu genitals.
Yikes.
Whatever that is, whatever it cures, I'm not taking it. I don't even want to know what that side effect is. I just don't want to know. Was that the bangin' level? The stomp level?
Oh, good question.
It feels like it could be, because this level... Yeah. Yes, it definitely is. And it's either in the northeast or the northwest. It's one of those corners that I originally couldn't go into, and then blah, 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 blah. It's one of those... Stop showing me. I think it's in the northeast. Nettie thinks it was in the northeast, too.
It was in the northeast part of the room that it was in. I already said that.
No, the northeast part of this map, I mean.
That's what I mean. Sorry, the map. That is what I meant, yes.
Here 'tis. Okay.
It is nice that it remembers the ones you've already opened.
Yes, it is. Now, you are going to read which of these do what.
Well, it's the first two say Bakansuringu. Bakansu. Or vacants, vacants ring.
Yeah, but these are going to be... Never mind. It's got to be on this hand. It's got to be one of these three rings.
There was a blue on the other one, but anyway, these ones... that one is something about fire.
Shouldn't be that.
That one is light beam.
That should be it.
The next one is ice
It should be this one, unless it's like this one. But
that one's neon ring. The last one, neon ring.
This feels right.
This is light beam.
Okay, wrong pattern entirely. And that didn't work, and I was really hoping it was going to.
Yeah.
Because that was the correct ring, in my reckoning. Dang it. I don't know this pattern. When you get it on a ring, it never teaches you the pattern.
Yeah. That
could this be fire? Maybe it looks yellow, but they just didn't do it very well.
It could just be wrong.
It was fire all along. God damn it, game. Why?
Wow. Game?
This is
the same color.
No, but look, in the corner, it looks orange. In the middle, it looks yellow-orange, which is the same. But the symbols in the corner, what made me think of it was in the corner, they looked red.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they're red-orange, but these
the same to me.
These are red-orange, and these are orange-red.
I don't know. They look the same to me.
They look the same to me.
Maybe this is the other fire one?
I don't think it's possible for me to learn multiple. It's just you just have 2 fire. What the hell is this? 3 fire? What?
I don't have an explanation.
The rules make no sense. There's 3 fire in a row. It's darkness, fire, fire, fire.
Yep.
Now this...
Okay, this has got to be light. Or ice.
Right, well, ice is blue, I think.
Oh, yeah. So, there's light. Okay, so 3 lights in a row, maybe?
2 lights in a row, anyway. I mean, the fact that there's 3 fires in a row... and then at least 2 lights in a row is made even weirder by the fact that there's a single dark at the beginning.
Yeah.
What is this? Utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre.
Well, we got ice.
I am so just upset with the fact that it was just fire all along.
Yep.
And I don't think, that was not our stupidity, because it doesn't actually call it fire, it calls it red.
Yeah. Yes. That wasn't red. That was yellow and maybe orange. Okay. You've made it to the center.
We did it! We're here! What? Maybe we just have to get all the way in and then go back out and talk to the idiots and be like, well, did it.
There's a couple, can you get into either of those, dark... I guess you have the secret ring.
I assume that that ring would serve its purpose here.
Yeah, I think so.
You had to spend this much getting it, and it's just nothing. It's like, congratulations. Yeah. You wasted your time, idiot. If this is literally nothing, I'm just gonna celebrate it. I'm just like, good job, you got me, game. Really thought this was gonna be something.
I know what it's supposed to be. I don't know why it wasn't there. Did you talk to the guys outside?
Yeah, I didn't talk to them on the way in this time, so it might be that you need to talk to them on the way in of the time when you actually go get the thing. That it only spawns there when you talk to them. Hey, Licorice Head, how you doing?
Hi, Weasel.
Come to the altar of recovery. Maybe I need to go to the altar of recovery, wherever that is first.
I think that's what's supposed to be in there.
But who cares?
I don't know if you remember, pretty early on I asked, do you want to know what's behind all the doors? That was why I asked that.
This one reminded me, they keep talking about recovering Sonata, whoever Sonata is.
Oh.
So maybe if I can figure out who Sonata is, then
maybe
recover Sonata instead of trying to recover myself. I just need to not be so selfish.
Yeah, but you did just take 6 chests plus 1.
Plus 3. It was 6 chests in one area and 3 in the other. Thanks, Melty.
Meltior.
Melt Eeyore. Do it. Do it now. Melt Eeyore. Okay, now they have all bidden me to the altar of recovery. So surely...
I mean bed you. They bed you.
That is the past tense of bid. Now that they have all bed me. Surely I don't even care what the outcome of this is, because if there's nothing in there, then I'm gonna go, okay, game, you got me. And if there's something in there, then I'm gonna figure out what it is. So one way or the other, I call that a success.
At least now you know.
I mean, the game trolling you by making you walk through a spiral to no avail is
with
a
magic that
case.
You can't use except via a ring.
Yeah, that is definitely a case of, okay, game, you got me. You got me. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think it's just going to be healing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible amount of work. And that's actually the worst outcome, because it's like a ton of work, and you do technically get a prize, but who cares?
But you're never coming back here again, so...
Okay, game. You got me. It's just to, enrich and develop the plot of the game. That's all. I would like to thank you for showing me that recovery place, so take my quick thanks. Damn. Well, that was that.
That was one of the things
one
of all
the
time.
Many events in this game.
One of the many events of all time.
Glad I came back to figure out what that was. So glad I took the time.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There it is. It's been a while since I've had cause to use that phrase. I will say, in the vein of so glad I took the time, I think the pacing of this game is pretty decent. I mean, the memory walnuts have been coming fast and furious, but it's not. You still spend.
There is decent plot advancement at the point. At the moment.
It's like neither so fast that you feel like you're not really playing the game, you're just sort of having the game played at you, but it's not so slow that you're like, well, 70 days ago when I last got some plot. Oops, let me just walk up to you and intentionally get hit. Bye. Sorry about your goo. I didn't use Luna or Soul, of course.
And now you have them for no reason.
Yup. Yup, I do. Yup-a-rooney. And I'll bet they're not very good. Their main purpose is that when you eat them, they sound like
Crunch,
this.
crunch.
Luna and Soul.
Is that what it sounds like to eat the sun and the moon?
Yep. Crunchy.
I mean, I'm sure the moon would be quite crunchy.
It's made of rocks. George is getting upset.
You always need 400 ips.
I've already been through this door in this entrance to the dungeon. It does not normally behave in that way. Thanks for the whoops back.
Every time I hear whoops, I just think of WIC, like women, infant, children, for some reason.
I don't think I've ever heard the abbreviation WIC, meaning women and children.
Women, infants, children.
Women, infant, children.
It's pretty common, but I guess you haven't heard it.
And WICS means women, infant, children, science. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. That's your president.
I will never admit it. You're not an American.
At the very least, that is your president total landscaping.
Yes,
no, my
exactly.
D's locked. I really don't know what else I could possibly do with this floor. It feels very incomplete, and yet I don't... Like, maybe there's just a memory walnut sort of sitting out in the barren waste somewhere. I think she usually warns you if you're about to go to the next floor without getting her memory walnut, so maybe I'll just try, and... It's because I don't know what else could possibly be going on this floor. I sort of feel like I completed the floor.
You complete the floor.
Well, let's look at this map for a moment. No, I definitely didn't. There's a whole southeast here. I didn't turn right at the first junction because I'm me.
Yep. I mean, you should have expected that.
I've definitely done everything. I've turned left so many times.
If at first you don't succeed, it's probably because you follow the left wall.
But it comforts me that if I followed the right wall, I would just have the opposite set of problems. Yes. Oh boy, another barren wasteland. Except that's not Mickey's voice anymore. It's now, oh boy, another barren wasteland!
He's Toad. That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of, I watched the Mario movie, because it was on Prime, which I happen to have right now.
Yeah.
It's not very good. It's not, in all of their attempting to make references to absolutely every piece of Mario media ever, they forgot to put a plot in it, is the thing. They forgot to put a plot there, and that is kind of important in a movie.
Like, a quarter of the movie is plot, maybe.
So, I mean, I guess, yeah, there is a plot. Events happen. It's events that, you know, if you asked ChatGPT to make the plot of a completely generic movie, it would give you those as suggestions.
Yes, correct. Especially if you ask ChatGPT to give you the plot of a Mario movie.
Yeah.
It would even more specifically give you those instructions.
ChatGPT, I'm trying to write a Mario movie, and I've casted Jack Black as Bowser and
Chris Pratt.
The crispiest rat I could find as Mario. Please write a plot. Okay, on to the 17th floor.
Done. On to the 17th one, done, and I'm on to the 17th one.
I think there were 19 floors, right? Wow, look at all of these fours.
I think so, yeah.
They rolled so many dice, and they all came up with a 4 on this side.
They all came up 4s, yeah.
Well, no, they didn't come up 4s, because whatever they came up is at the top. It's that they all have 4s on this side. I really wasn't expecting that to just open. I kind of figured I would have to do something. What? Can you understand that at all? Can you translate that?
Yeah, it says agonero. It says black argo or black ago. It just says ago. I have no idea why it looks like that.
I mean, it's certainly a thing. Oh my god! Oh, I see what it is!
Wow. That's even more disturbing.
It's vastly more disturbing. It was just kind of weird before.
Yeah. Now it looked like one of those like caterpillars with spikes on its back, and then it turned out to be a human.
Yeah.
That's a human person.
Who's the Buddha? That's a human person. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Hi. I think so. Like, it was starting to grow a little bit of a face before, and now it's just clearly like a guy stuck in the tree. It's just...
Yeah.
It's a guy having a very bad day being stuck in a tree.
Yes.
Oh no, my C is locked, and so is my N. And I don't know what my N is, but C is coding. Oh, N is moving north and south. Yeah, I can't code. Boy, this is actually pretty bad. There we go. My N is unlocked anyway. Oh, my C is still locked. Get back here, you. Boy, why am I suddenly getting all of these things locked? If only somebody in chat had warned me about bad decisions I'd made, but no.
Nobody did that.
Nobody did that.
Definitely nobody did that. And anybody who says they did is a liar. I doubt they're still watching anyway.
Luckily, my streams are wildly unpopular. Bye. Mr. Potato's new accessories are hat and axe.
Are those Mr. Potato Head's new pronouns too?
Yes. Hat. Doesn't like it if you use axe pronouns incorrectly.
Yes, exactly.
It's a big empty room. Oh, you again. Oh, God. Oh, we cast spells, but oh, no.
I mean, if
it wasn't for the fact that this game is intentionally very creepy, like, good job, game. You did it. That's pretty creepy.